I'm surprised the view is still on. But I guess the First Amendment rights, you know? Gotta love it. But yeah, they be saying the most stupidest stuff, man, asking the most stupidest questions. It's like they don't read at all, and they get paid millions of dollars and don't do no research. Who their writers are, they don't do no research. And that's not cool, man. Not cool at all. But thanks for stopping by. Check this out. Like, share, and subscribe. My name's Deontay.
What did black people do to this administration that has allowed it to really stigmatize folks of color? You know, the Emmett Till stuff coming down, or them doing all kinds of removal of information of black heroes.
What exactly are you talking about, Whoopi? Because you just, I know Emmett Till was the kid.
Yeah.
And also, the TDS is strong when it comes to the view. I'm gonna put another video after that, you know, breaking down the TDS that's very strong in the world on certain people. Should never be that, especially for one man. And we voted for him. 75 million people voted for him, and damn near the world loves him.
Museums, there's so many. You know, where they're taking down the actual history that happened in this country. Slavery happened, all kinds of stuff happened. And it seems that it has been very easy for this administration to remove that.
I think everybody is welcome in our political coalition. Frankly, even if you didn't vote for us, everybody is welcome in our country, so long as you're an American citizen with the duties and the legal obligations and rights to be here.
Moving DEI language from federal websites is not the same as erasing Black history. The Trump administration held many celebrations for Black History Month at the White House. And you know what happened? It was largely ignored. You know how I know? Because I was there. You know what we were told? That all the Black people that were there were paid. And I saw that.
And it is sad that it was all cool with Trump back in the day. Sat on the couch with him, they were smiling, laughing, happy as all know what. So when he became a Republican, now he's evil all of a sudden. Because I guess he don't fit the narrative they want. So what?
And I laughed. All of the Black people that spoke at these celebrations, news media did not report on it. And if they did, it was in a derogatory manner. So to suggest that the administration is against Black history, I mean, that's easily disproven. The Smithsonian made some changes to some of their exhibits that had conversations of systemic racism. Much of the language that was removed was involving DEI. Now, DEI is a subject that requires us to go a little bit deeper into the motivation as to why many companies or organizations have now started to remove the language. I would encourage you to look a little bit deeper into what DEI has actually contributed, or whether it's contributed at all. That is not the same as erasing.
That's what it means. Didn't earn it.
What she's doing is fear mongering. And lastly, what's interesting is that she struggles to articulate her thought. And you'll see JD Vance struggling to get an anchor on what he's supposed to respond to. And he tries to have a clarifying question. Hey, Whoopi, what exactly are you?
Right, he's coming with logic. She's coming with feelings.
Yes, almost like they were offended that he asked for actual concrete clarification, and he wasn't just okay with her emotions. What she was doing was being very passionate, but when she was asked on, okay, what specifically are you referring to, she's like, oh, it's just many different things. I mean, it's just so many things. That is an indication that she's not really educated on the subject. When you are knowledgeable of a subject, you can fully articulate what you mean. The goal is just to ignore all of the Black people that exist in the Trump coalition. But I can assure you, based on my personal experience, that Black history was alive and well at the White House at the behest of the Trump administration. If you want to go deeper on these topics, click the link in my bio and join my Substack community.
So y'all understand the spiritual aspects of what we're dealing with. Trump derangement syndrome is actually demonic rage. It's demonic anger. There's no foundation to it. There's no rhyme or reason. It's simply demons that are upset about what God is doing through Donald Trump. That's why the rage and the anger that you see with these people, they cannot be calmed. It's one of the biggest reasons I say stop arguing about the president, stop finding reasons to try to call the president out, and instead pray. Because God has him in his position for a reason. And if you feel like the president needs help in understanding and moving in strength and doing what God is asking him to do, then go to God and seek God. You see, a lot of people don't understand.
Right. Don't wish nothing ill will on the man. Pray for the man. I didn't want Joe Biden as being the president. Brainwashing bad on him. Impeach him. Vote him out. Get him out of there. But not death. That's crazy, man. Y'all just want somebody to die. Or I wish anything bad on them because they don't to go with your opinion or a certain narrative. We gotta do better as people, man. Unity. Unity, unity. One race. We
Why I
bleed
stand
red.
up for the president in the way that I do, but I stand up for the president in the way that I do for the same reason that I stand up for Israel in the way that I do. Because it's not about what I see firsthand. It's not about me judging each and every single thing that somebody says or does. It's about me following the plan of God. I see that God is moving. I see that God is healing. I see that God is guiding. I see that God is changing the structure and the order. He's causing an earthquake in the political system and in the spiritual system that we've been stuck in all this time. So we can either spend time complaining and trying to make people act how we want them to act, or we can say, God, you're in control. Let me pray for your plan to go how it needs to go.
Amen. I'm always saying that God is in control. In all my other videos, you guys, I keep on pushing that to you guys. God is in control. Don't be deceived. All this monkey ball stuff going on both sides of the aisle. Stay prayed up. Ask God for the spirit and discernment to what to expect, where to go. Be in the right place be at the right place at the right time.
Put me where I need to be. Use me how I need to be used. This is the main reason why I talk about the spiritual aspect of the political things that we are going through. All of this political theater is spiritual warfare. Even
Literally.
the picture that Trump posted, even that can be seen as prophetic. Even that can be seen as a spiritual war. Want to know why? Donald Trump is being used by God to expose the evil and to bring healing to this land. Why? Because we prayed to God and we asked him to heal our land, to protect our people. And people noticed that in the sky, there were demons that are coming. Why? Because deception is constantly chasing after Donald Trump. Deception is constantly chasing after the people who support Donald Trump. These demons and deception is constantly chasing us, and it is coming right up on him. Everywhere that Donald Trump goes, people say there's chaos. Everywhere that Donald Trump goes, they're creating propaganda because the demons hate what God is doing through Donald Trump. TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, is demonic outrage. People don't understand just how serious what we're going through is. The minute Trump and all the people who support Donald Trump and all the people who are praying for this country constantly, the minute all of this is removed, all hell breaks loose. It is by the grace of God that he is giving us time, that he is exposing the evil, that he is using Trump in this hour. Pay attention to the spiritual. Make sure that you are prayed up because people are about to see the spiritual realm in a way that they never thought. And it's about to happen very, very soon. God bless.
Hey, God bless you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Name is Deontay. Like, share, and subscribe. God is in control. Love all.